Little Red Riding Hood. Long ago, a little girl and her mother lived in a small house near the woods. The girl was called Little Red Riding Hood because she always wore a red hooded cape. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Today, we will make soup with some beets from our garden." When the soup was finished, the mother put a bowl of soup inside a basket and said, "Little Red Riding Hood, please take this soup to your grandma." Before Little Red Riding Hood left the house, her mother said, "Sweetie, remember to go straight to Grandma's house and don't talk to strangers." Little Red Riding Hood promised and left home, but soon Little Red Riding Hood forgot her mother's word. Along the way, she stopped to watch some birds and butterflies. Suddenly, a wolf appeared from behind a tree. The wolf asked Little Red Riding Hood, "Hey, where are you going?" The girl replied, "I'm taking some soup to my grandmother." The wolf continued, "Where does your grandma live?" "Her house is at the end of this path," Little Red Riding Hood quickly replied. The wolf pointed at some flowers and said to the girl, "Look, the flowers are pretty. Why don't you pick some for your grandmother?" Little Red Riding Hood replied happily, "That's right, she will love them." As the girl was picking flowers, the wolf thought, "My lucky day. I will go and gobble up the grandma first, then I will eat up the girl." So he slowly left the girl and went straight to Grandma's house. When the wolf arrived at the house, he knocked on the door, but no one answered. The wolf pushed the door open and went inside, but Grandma was not at home. So the wolf changed his plan. He would eat Little Red Riding Hood first. The wolf then dressed in grandmother's clothing and went to bed. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood reached her grandma's house. She came in and saw her grandmother lying in bed. She thought, "Grandma looks very strange today." Little Red Riding Hood said, "Why, Grandma, what big eyes you have!" The wolf replied, "The better to see you with, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood continued, "Why, Grandma, what big ears you have!" The wolf replied, "They're better to hear you with, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood exclaimed, "Why, Grandma, what big mouth you have!" "The better to eat you with," the wolf said. The wolf jumped out of the bed and to grab the girl. The Red Riding Hood was frightened and ran out of the house. Just then, Grandma arrived home. She grabbed a broom and chased the wolf away. Little Red Riding Hood learned her lesson. She promised never to speak to a stranger again.